The FA Cup final, traditionally the biggest day in the English football calendar, a day of expectation, colour, tension, drama and excitement. We've got every goal and major incident from every final since 1990 as it happened. That includes replays and penalty shootouts too. So for the next 2 hours, enjoy some of those special memories as heroes are born and history made.
So can Everton deliver a first trophy for manager David Moyes? Beautiful sunlit afternoon at Wembley. Here's Leighton Baines. Now Pienaar. Fellaini's won the header, and here's Louis Saha! My goodness me! What a start for Everton. 25 seconds on the clock. And I make this the fastest goal ever scored in an FA Cup final. The finish from Saha, absolutely stunning, and he's made history. Wise now for Chelsea. Now it's Roberto Di Matteo. Nobody closing him down. Oh my goodness me! Di Matteo for Chelsea in the blink of an eye. 42 seconds on the clock. And Ruud Gullit looks the coolest man in Wembley. Di Matteo doesn't. Well, this is scarcely believable. He picks the ball up in his own half. Nobody in a Middlesbrough shirt picks him up. He tries his luck, and there's the result. Lauren now for Arsenal. He's clattered there, wasn't he, by Lasseau, who tries to say sorry and avoid the referee taking action, but that's going to be a yellow card very early in the game for Graham Lasseau. Studs up. Lauren was bending down a bit, mind you. Had to be yellow, and it was. Well, here come Liverpool now. And that's a very good ball through, and a wonderful chance straight away. Ray Houghton finding Michael Thomas there, and Liverpool probably should have scored. Absolutely tremendous ball with the outside of the boot from Houghton, and Thomas will regret that. Here comes Chelsea looking to apply some early pressure. Anelka's shot was blocked, and Lampard not a million miles away. Pompey defence rather at 6s and 7s here early on. Good settled start by Hull City. They've kept the ball pretty well. Their very first corner of the game goes all the way back to Huddleston, who was looking for one on the volley. It's deflected, and it's in! Hull City are ahead! Early on, it came off Chester. My goodness me! 3 minutes on the clock, and Hull stun Arsenal.
Well, that man, Steve Bruce, he does a jig down the line, and what a start for Hull City.
It's an amazing story, because James Chester was a huge doubt for this game at the beginning of the week. He's got himself fit. It's come off him. What a start for the underdogs. Manchester City, that's about quite nicely, hasn't it, for them? Tevez. Decent effort, good save from Sorensen. Early test there for the Stoke keeper. He got hold of that pretty well, didn't he, Carlos Tevez? Giggs now for Manchester United. Typical dribble at Beckham! Tremendous hit there, and David James needed very strong hands. Giggs and Beckham combining here to some effect. It was a terrific hit by Beckham. Well, look at that. Looks like he needs the second from the corner to give some treatment for that. Stuart Pearce. That will have to be mopped up before play can resume here. Lucky for him, it is by the side of the eye. Nasty one. Take more than that to stop Stuart Pearce, certainly in an FA Cup final. Nearly as good as new. Straight away he wants to start reorganising that defence as Emmanuel Petit plays in the corner kick, and a real chance there for Tony Adams. He might well have done better with that. Under a bit of pressure, Gibbon had to tip it over. Well, the United fans in full voice here. It is the classic confrontation, isn't it? Manchester United against Liverpool. Cantona with the flick on, and Andy Cole trying to almost invent something. He just rather fluffed his lines in the end here. But for a striker of Cole's quality, this was an opportunity. Headed back down, and Gary Lineker's in there. Forrest scrabbling it away. Steve Chettle hacking it gratefully clear, and Tottenham can't take advantage, but there was the hint of something there. Just for a moment here, this drops into the path of the predatory Lineker. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to turn on the old razzle-dazzle. Which way did he go? Tremendous work, really, wasn't it, by Ronaldo? And then Scholes couldn't keep the header down. Ronaldo, an absolute menace. Hull looking to threaten again, and Myler was first up for the header. He got above Sanya for that, couldn't direct it goalwards. Quinn keeps the pressure on. It's a terrific start this from Hull City, and they might have another one. They do have another one. Curtis Davis, the other central defender. Sensational start here from the Tigers, who really are burning bright.
Well, what an amazing start to this cup final. 2 set pieces, 2 goals, and 2 centre-halves have scored them.
Ljungberg for Arsenal. Here's Henry. First test for the Southampton defence, and the goalkeeper made a mess of that one. Bergkamp plays it back across the face of goal, and that was a bit of an escape for Southampton. It wasn't the smartest piece of work by Antti Niemi. Just don't get close enough to him. He engineers half a yard, and Niemi, I think you can call that cup final nerves. Ronaldo. Now Scholes. Fletcher's out wide. Does well to get the cross away. Scholes, well, you've seen him score with great volleys before. Not that time. Spearing's made a mess of that. And suddenly Chelsea can threaten with Ramirez, who's got goal side. Here's a wonderful opportunity. Ramirez! And Chelsea have the lead. 11 minutes gone, and the Brazilian has put Chelsea in front here. And that all came from a miscue in midfield by poor Jay Spearing. Ramirez gets away from Jose Enrique, and should Pepe Reina have done better? Beaten on his near post. Chelsea don't care. Sheringham, nicely done. Scholes. Sheringham again! Manchester United ahead! Teddy Sheringham, only 3 minutes after coming onto the pitch. It was a beautifully constructed move. United staying on course for the treble with this early goal. And they worked it quite beautifully between them. Sheringham was the instigator to begin with, and he was the man that finished it as well. Well, what can Cardiff City do here? The team from the Championship have made quite a good start here, playing with plenty of confidence, and parry here, and David James had to be out very quickly there. Parry might easily have given Cardiff City a shock lead. Chelsea making most of the early running here, and Lampard, oh, tremendous effort, hit the woodwork. Well, that was tremendously struck by Lampard. And he's so unlucky. Suarez. Here's Glenn Johnson. There was appeal for a handball there by some of the Chelsea players, not given. Johnson got away from Drogba well. This has fallen to Bellamy! He really got hold of that. Chelsea's defending wasn't very convincing, and Craig Bellamy could easily have given Liverpool the lead. Ivanovic was a difficult header for him, and it's blocked on the way through. Here come Nottingham Forest now. Oh, Gascoigne's challenge is very high. Very high. And he's come off worse. It was Gary Charles who's got straight up again. But that was a knee-high challenge by Gascoigne, who started here looking very pumped up.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
You'd have to say Gazza looks in some trouble here, wouldn't you?
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
It's a terrible, terrible challenge. It's a wonder Gary Charles didn't come off a lot worse there.
Can I kick it? To all the people who can quest like a tribe does. Before this, did you really know what I was? Comprehend to the track force. Why? Cause
Well, he's struggling. There's no doubt about it.
Rock and roll to the beat of the funk fuzz. Wipe your feet really good on the rhythm rug. If you feel the urge to
After a
freak,
long,
do the
long
jitterbug.
gap, it's
Come
going to
and
be
spread your
Stuart
arms if
Pearce,
you
I
really
think,
need
who's
hug.
going to try a
After
hammer
saying
blow
living
from
is
the
a
free
big
kick.
shrug. I like filled with
Oh, and how! Brilliant goal! Stuart Pearce for Forest. Is it Cloughie's year in the FA Cup at last? Absolutely no stopping that. Well, Paul Gascoigne has been struggling ever since that challenge, that reckless challenge, you'd have to say, on Gary Charles, for which he could easily have got a red card, but I think he's going to have to go off here anyway now, and Terry Venables will have to reorganise things. Well, sympathetic applause from the Tottenham fans, but this is not what we wanted to see. The adrenaline was flowing right from the word go for Gascoigne today, and what a sad, sad end to his day. So what can the Saints come up with here? Not great defending by Arsenal. They had a few opportunities, and Svensson couldn't keep his shot down, the big defender. Chance. Here come Liverpool now, but it's good pressure on the ball, and Arsenal might be able to come up with something here. It's Thierry Henry. It's stopped. And Henry saying that's handball by Oncho. And it did look suspicious. Well, this is well worth looking at again. Oncho's doing the covering. Well, that's a hand, isn't it? Nothing from the referee, but that should have been a penalty and a red card.
Cazorla, and a fantastic goal! Arsenal back in it! Superb strike from the little Spaniard.
Well, it's an absolute phenomenal free kick from Santi Cazorla right in the top corner of the whole net. I mean, what an angle we've got here. Yes, it was Alan McGregor's side, and I'm sure the Hull goalkeeper will be thinking, why did I take that extra step?
Alex Ferguson hoping this is the day for United's first trophy under his management. But they've got to survive this free kick. First of all, it's Barber to take it. O'Reilly got his head to that, and Palace are ahead. It's Gary O'Reilly for Crystal Palace. United absolutely stunned. Well, the defender gets his head to that first of all, and Steve Bruce, it was way over the line before he got to it. So Riley's goal, all right. Looks like it's going to be Paul Davis here with the free kick for Arsenal. Linnigan won the header. He's right! Beautiful finish. 1-0 the Gunners. Well, in the end, the chance fell to exactly the right man.
Andy Linighan wins the first header, and how Ian Wright wins the second. Emphatic. Cranshaw. Now Haridason for Portsmouth. Kanu, lovely piece of work. Oh, how clever was that? Now that was almost something phenomenal for Kanu. Wonderful little cameo from him. Very unlucky. Adams feeding it wide. Typical possession football from Arsene Wenger's side. Now then, Bergkamp! He got free and probably will feel he should have put that away. He got right away from Marcel Desailly there. About a foot in it. Alonso, and that is a very loose ball. Gives West Ham the chance to build something. Benayoun playing it inside, and here now is Dean Ashton. Useful. Scaloni. Oh, it's an own goal! Jamie Carragher of all people. An absolute calamity for the Liverpool defender. But what a moment for the Hammers. Now Chelsea just beginning to settle after that stunning start to the game here. Malouda. And Drogba! Oh, the big player for the big occasion. Absolutely unstoppable header from Didier Drogba. Cross made to measure. And no stopping this header. Petit. Great ball. Overmars is in here. And Overmars has scored for Arsenal. And that owed plenty to a fantastic ball forward from Emmanuel Petit. Overmars was quick enough and clever enough to do the rest. Scholes playing it wide to Ronaldo. Manchester United enjoying plenty of possession. Here's Giggs. He's going to get a little bump at the cherry as well, isn't he, too? Keane sets it up for himself. Oh, that is a phenomenal save by Andy Marshall. That was heading for the top corner. Brilliant. Here comes City again with Yaya Toure. Typical pace and power from him. Oh, Sorensen was brilliant there to keep out Balotelli. It's a terrific effort. And an even better save.
do not clear their lines, and Gavin Peacock has hit the bar. My goodness me, what a close run thing that was for Manchester United. He has to improvise there. The volley's dipping and dipping, but doesn't come down quite quick enough. Gary Lineker looking to make a nuisance of himself. Sam Ways out wide, and now Paul Allen. Lineker! 1-1! No, it's not going to be allowed. It's not going to be allowed. The flag is up for offside. Well, that's a big call. That must have been tight. Lineker believes he was on. Check it again. Allen's touch. Now he was on. Spurs have been robbed there. Jason McAteer for Liverpool. Good looking cross in. Oh, Schmeichel and Irwin got themselves in a real mess there. And that could have been very costly. It's not a game that everybody was predicting. No walk in the park so far for Manchester City against a well-organised and spirited Wigan. Here's Samir Nasri with the latest probe. Silva is in here, and Tevez! Oh, what a save by Robles with his feet. Just fantastic work from the goalkeeper. Looks like Lee Dixon is going to try a long one here. Campbell won the header, and then Alan Smith might easily have taken advantage. That was a very presentable opportunity in the end. Campbell's little flick on, and Alan Smith just proving an uncomfortable afternoon for Liverpool so far. Ashton won the header, and it's come out here to Matthew Etherington. Oh, Rayner's not held that, and it's turned in by Dean Ashton. Well, this is turning into an absolute calamity for Liverpool's defence and their goalkeeper. Ashton will claim it. West Ham are 2 up here. And Liverpool are wondering how.
West Ham United goal scored by number 9, Dean Ashton.
Manchester United still seeking this equaliser. That's a decent ball by Danny Wallace. Oh, just behind off Salako, I fancy. Now McClare is saying that Salako handled that. Hughes attacked it initially. He didn't get there. And it's come off Salako, but which part of him? For Manchester United, and there's something Everton have been tackling everything that moves, and the counter's on here with Anders Limpar. He's got a few options as well. Matt Jackson, the fullback, joining in the raid. Graham Stewart has to score. He hasn't. Off the bar, but Rideout has. Everton are ahead. Half an hour gone. A classic counter thrust from Everton. Spurs are having to be patient here, and that patience has been tested already in this game. Here is Stewart for them this time. Oh, Lineker's got in behind here. It's Gary Lineker, and that might well be a penalty kick. Crossley looks to have brought him down, and that's exactly what Roger Milford's given. Penalty for Tottenham. And it looked a pretty straightforward decision, as Lineker looks to take this around Mark Crossley. The goalkeeper doesn't get the ball, he gets the man. And Lineker now has the chance to put Tottenham level. Oh, Crossley saved it! Tottenham denied again. Brilliant by the goalkeeper, but utter frustration for Spurs and for Gary Lineker. And Forest clear their lines again there as well, clinging on to this lead precariously, but clinging on they most certainly are. Can Tottenham engineer anything? Well, absolutely nothing going right for Tottenham today. Terry Benavozzi seen Paul Gascoigne stretch it off, what looked a valid goal not given. Now this missed penalty. Mother said there'd be days like this. And Steven Gerrard for Liverpool. Decent looking ball in, and Cisse! 2-1. Djibril Cisse for Liverpool. Only 4 minutes after West Ham's second goal. And I'll tell you something, this is a very fine piece of technique. He's watched this through the air, and the finish is perfect.
Goal scorer for Liverpool, number 9, Djibril Cisse.
Manchester City still finding Stoke a pretty tough nut to crack. We thought it might be this way, but Balotelli's got him behind here, and Silva! Oh, it was a wonderful opportunity for the little Spaniard, and he just couldn't keep that down. It's bounced down and over the bar. Really good movement from Balotelli. He's wondering how that hasn't gone in, David Silva. Manchester United continue their search for an equaliser with the corner kick here. And Nigel Martyn grabs it in the end. I think it came off the head of his own man, Mark Bright. It did indeed. Well, these two sides could be getting a bit sick of the sight of each other, but here's Ian Wright getting in behind here. Tremendous speed, and Wright for Arsenal. He loves this place. He absolutely loves this place. It's his 4th FA Cup final goal. Smith put him in behind. The first touch was brilliant. He got rid of the defenders and tucked it away. Trademark goal from Ian Wright. United just beginning to exert some extra pressure now, and Danny Wallace with the cross in. It's non-stop defence at the moment, though, for Crystal Palace. Here's Paul Ince wearing that unusual number 2 shirt today, and now Mike Phelan. Again, the quality of the crossing not quite what they were looking for. Gray looking to pick it up for Palace. They wanted a free kick here. They're not going to get it, though. It's come to Ince again. Now McClair. Very quick, wasn't he, Wallace there? Kept the attack going. McClair plays it back in again. Robson with the header! 1-1. Pressure Charles. Captain Marvel for Manchester United. Wallace and McClair both heavily involved. And then Robson's header just squeezing in via John Pemberton. But that's Brian Robson's goal, all right. Jermaine Defoe, cup-tied for Portsmouth today. Frustrating for him, having to watch it. He played for Tottenham earlier on in the competition, of course. Pretty hard labour here for the Premiership side against a very valiant and talented Championship outfit in Cardiff City. And here's Utaka now for Pompey. Looking to engineer something. Oh, Winkelman's fumbled it, and Kanu puts Portsmouth ahead. The man they call King Kanu has unleashed a tidal wave of joy among the Pompey fans. But this is a bit of a nightmare for keeper Peter Enkelman. He should have howled Utaka's cross, or done a better job anyway. And Kanu simply says, thank you very much. Still no breakthrough here between the two London rivals. Wiltor for Arsenal. Clever little turn, decent cross, and Lauren with the header. Point blank range, and having got there, he'll believe he should have planted that in the back of the net. And some good build-up play here, and Sylvain Wiltor does splendidly to set up the chance. Fantastic opportunity, you have to say. Chris Baird, something of a surprise selection for Southampton. Gordon Strachan having faith in him here. He's doing okay so far too. Lost the possession, no breakthrough yet for Arsenal. Here's Henry. Now Bergkamp. Ljungberg. Pires, chance and goal. Robert Pires for Arsenal. The breakthrough they've been waiting for. And maybe that was a goal written in the stars for Pires, who had to miss last year's final through injury. He's here this year, and he's certainly made his mark. Good finish from the elegant, stylish Frenchman. Typically sweet Arsenal build-up play as well. Bit more defending for Sheffield Wednesday to do here, and that challenge was a little bit on the tasty side from Jensen, and it's left John Harkson a heap in the middle of the pitch. And it's a bit naughty. The ball had gone for a long time And maybe Jensen's rather got away with one here. And you could feel that from here. Ruud Gullit looking to become the first non-British manager to win the FA Cup. Is this his day? Certainly started well enough. Juninho is one player who might be the inspiration for Middlesbrough, but he's lost out there and is still down. Meanwhile, Petrescu for Chelsea. Gianfranco Zola. Frank Leboeuf joining in from the back and is fouled by Hignett there. Hignett doesn't feel he did foul him. The referee thought otherwise. Chelsea were looking for the very quick counter, and even one of their central defenders was quite happy to join it in. I don't think Hignett had much of a case, did he? It'll be Zola who's lining up this free kick here for Chelsea. And it's a good one too, Ben Roberts. His footwork was good, he got across there and managed to keep that out. It was a very, very well struck free kick from the Italian. It's Chelsea's well-worked free kick routine, but Roberts will claim that as well. Here's John Barnes. Defence is very much on top so far at Wembley today. Rob Jones now. Corner. Chances in short supply at Wembley so far between these two juggernauts of the Northwest. Barnes laying it wide. Here's Jamie Redknapp. Now Steve McManaman. Good piece of work by McManaman. Right, laying it back. Redknapp should have done better. Very, very presentable opportunity for Jamie Redknapp. And he knows it too. It was McManaman who caused the initial damage. It's a neat little layoff by Mark Wright, and Redknapp just couldn't keep it down. Well, Manchester City's normally irresistible attack is being resisted pretty effectively so far. Wigan well set up, pretty obdurate. Nasri. Decent shot. Robles again. He's having a very fine game. An uncharacteristically cautious Arsenal today. They're pretty much set out to defend and have sat very, very deep. Not normally what you get from Arsene Wenger's side, but that's the way they've approached this one so far. United being invited on, but can they create anything? Van Nistelrooy might, but he didn't get hold of it. Not a problem for Jens Lehmann. Still Millwall holding on bravely here. A lot of defending to do, mind you, and there'll be more too. There's Ronaldo again. Steadfast defence from the Londoners. O'Shea. And Lawrence's challenge on Darren Fletcher there. Of course, there should have been more for that. Lawrence's face, I think, betrays and tells you everything about just how determined Millwall are here for Dennis Wise today. Giggs now for United. Gary Neville on the overlap. Decent looking cross and a goal. Manchester United have the breakthrough. Cristiano Ronaldo. A minute before the break. And in the end, the pressure told. It was a sweeping move from one side to the other. Neville's cross, excellent. Cristiano Ronaldo did the rest. So close to getting to half-time without conceding. But crucially, Manchester United get their noses in front. Jordi Gomez for Wigan Athletic. Manchester City have been quite a long way from their often sparkling best so far. And there goes half-time. Wigan will certainly be the happier of the two sides. Among those enjoying the action so far, Princess Diana, not a Spurs or Nottingham Forest fan as far as we know. Maybe today will change her mind. We know who he supports. So Forest getting us underway at the start of the second half. Arsene Wenger hoping to win the double in his first full season in English football, something Kenny Dalglish achieved as a manager with Liverpool, of course. Still looking to build something here. Chelsea scrambled away this time, but Ashley Cole picks it up, and now Patrick Vieira. Henry's got in behind. It's Thierry Henry, and a splendid save by Cudicini to deny him. Good stuff from Arsenal. And in that situation, Thierry Henry usually punishes you. Mulby to spread it wide for Liverpool. Here's McManaman now. He's been outstanding today so far, and that's clever as well. Thomas! Oh, brilliant! What a strike from Michael Thomas! Well, Graham Souness has to stay calm after his heart operation, but what will he have been feeling inside? That is a brilliant goal. Well, this is a good little period here for Sheffield Wednesday. Arsenal very much on the back foot. It's come out here to John Harkes. Waddle won the header. Oh, and that's good defending. Very good defending. Otherwise, Sheffield Wednesday might be level. Wone for Nottingham Forest. Lovely run from him. Oh, Spurs have got themselves in a mess, and Roy Keane is in here! And Howells, who'd made the original mistake, atoned for it. Very nearly for Roy Keane and Forest here. Liverpool seeking a breakthrough here with the free kick. Murphy playing it in. Heskey! And David Seaman, great reflexes from him. A foot either side, that was a definite goal. Seaman to the rescue. It's been quite a performance this from West Ham so far, and there might be more to come as Etherington plays this inside. Harewood's effort was blocked. Berkovic! And this time Reina does his stuff. But West Ham look a threat every time they come forward. Ketspire's pass was a misplaced one. Rob Lee trying to get something going for Newcastle United. Ketspire again, lining it up. Didn't get hold of that at all. Need to find some cutting edge, Newcastle here. Still one down. Hughes with the little layoff, and Giggs. Good hit. And Gary Pallister's header goes out of play. Ryan Giggs there caught that well, but it was straight at Karine. So Bank taking the corner kick. I want him in the middle, really. Bergkamp. Chelsea pressing very, very high with Lampard. I think Bergkamp have a moment. Now Vieira. He's made a mess of that. And it's Hasselbank. Not been a sparkling game, frankly, so far. Leboeuf to play this one in. And there might be something else as well here. That was Di Matteo, and Dennis Wise gives Chelsea the lead. It's going to be disallowed. It's disallowed for offside. Big Chelsea protests, but the flag's up. Good pressure from Sheffield Wednesday. Worthington plays it in, and here's Bright, but he is offside. Clearly offside, Mark Bright. And Sheffield Wednesday still can't find that equaliser. Manchester United looking to extend their lead here against Newcastle United, who so far have found this pretty heavy weather. Using the greatest clearance by Dabizas. Sheringham with the layoff. Scholes! 2-0 Manchester United. Sizzling strike from Paul Scholes. And United have clear water now. Lampard. Easily past Spearing, and now Drogba. Oh, that was very, very clever from Didier Drogba. 52 minutes gone. 2-0 up. Chelsea. The big game specialist strikes again. He doesn't have to hit this hard. The placement is everything. Lampard with the setup. Liverpool looking for an equaliser here. It's been a pretty good comeback. Alonso plays it in. Crouch wins the header. Here's Gerrard! Pick that out! 2-2. Paul Allen now for Spurs. He's got Stewart on his outside, and Stewart at last puts Spurs level. The long wait for an equaliser is over. Stoke have had a fair bit of defending to do in this match, but they've got a chance here to apply a little pressure of their own. Etherington with the free kick for Tony Pulis' side. Huth couldn't finish it, and across the face of goal, Etherington still might be something, and this time it's City who have to scramble it away. Pennant now. He's hit that one too long. Stoke City giving a pretty good account of themselves in their first ever FA Cup final. Company away for Manchester City. And he comes as far as Mulby. Oh, that is a good effort. And Tony Norman did very, very well to get himself organised to tip that away. Vieira. Now Pires. It's a smart piece of play. Pires playing it through again. Henry, surely. No. Goalkeeper saves it. Ashley Cole and Herpia off the line. Liverpool escape. Steve Finnan, good penetrative run from the Pompey fullback there. Now Aruna Dindan. Penalty is the referee's decision. Balletti's challenge. And Chris Foy points to the spot. And Portsmouth, who've had a few escapes in this game. Avram Grant, of course, against his old club here. And Balletti's challenge was clumsy, wasn't it? Doesn't get the ball, he does get the man, and Portsmouth have a chance here to grab what would be a shock lead. Kevin Prince Boateng, who's scored and missed this season for Portsmouth, from the spot. And it's straight at Cech, who saves with his feet, and Chelsea escape. An utterly crestfallen Boateng. How costly might that be for Pompey? Portsmouth's corner, looking for the breakthrough goal here. The 2008 winners looking to win the FA Cup for the second time in 3 years. This in a season when the club are going down to the Championship. It was a pen. It wasn't a good one. Here come Chelsea. They've created so much today, and they're going to get a free kick for that. You know who's going to take it. But rather crudely taken out. And he just loves these set pieces. He practiced them so many times in training. David James trying to get that wall absolutely right. Drogba for Chelsea, and it's Drogba scoring for Chelsea yet again in an FA Cup final. Well, his record is absolutely unbelievable in these big games, and he catches out David James there. Here's Neil Webb for Manchester United. Martin raiding from the back, and Martin scoring for Manchester United. The goal coming from a very unlikely source. The left back, Lee Martin. Great ball from Webb, but there was plenty for Martin to do, and he did it with aplomb. Dennis Irwin for United. Now Giggs. Skip past one challenge, and Irwin is brought down. That's a penalty for Manchester United. Not too much doubt about it in David Ellery's mind. Eddie Newton was the culprit, and Manchester United will have the chance from the penalty spot to go ahead. It was a reckless challenge. The referee was about a yard away. Cantona. That'll do. Never a moment's doubt. Cantona for Manchester United. They lead 1-0. He was never, ever going to make a mess of it. Here come the Owls again of Sheffield Wednesday. Harks playing it inside, and Hurst equalises. Sheffield Wednesday level. And Trevor Francis, smile all over his face, and a smile all over the face of every single Sheffield Wednesday supporter. John Harks does well here, very alert and very well taken by David Hurst. Webb. Blocked on the way through and bouncing around, ping-pong in the penalty area, and a goal! Mark Hughes! Manchester United 2-1 up. No question about it. That ball was veering around everywhere, but it fell to the right man as far as United were concerned. Gary Neville. Now Cristiano Ronaldo. So much of the ball today, Manchester United. And the lead as well. Away goes Giggs, another of those runs. It's a slalom run by Giggs, and is that a penalty kick? It looked like it. It is. David Livermore's challenge. Spot kick. This really has been an entertaining final to watch so far. Here's Konchesky now for West Ham. His cross has gone in. Oh my goodness me. It's another horror show for Pepe Reina, the Liverpool goalkeeper. West Ham don't care. They now lead this topsy-turvy game 3-2. Well, it was a cross by Konchesky, and it's gone all the way. Reina misjudged it. Van Nistelrooy then with the penalty for Manchester United. Never a moment's doubt. Brilliant penalty. Into the roof. Nobody's going to stop that. Bosingwa That's blocked. It hit Downing. Carroll. Brilliant! Andy Carroll! He's come on a sub, and this time he is making a difference. Liverpool are back in this. Downing charged down Bosingwa's attempted clearance, and look at this footwork from Carroll. And then the finish. He has come on and he's made an impact, a big impact. Manchester United already in the box seat here and creating more. Kanchelskis, and the challenge there was from Frank Sinclair, and the referee has given another penalty. Well, that one's more debatable. Glenn Hoddle's not happy. Now, is this a penalty kick, or do they just collide? That looks harsh. I've got to say, that looks very, very harsh. So Eric Cantona will have another chance to score from the spot. Big, big call by David Ellery. And that debate will go on long into the night here, no matter what happens. And Chelsea's protests are understandable, because that just looked like a collision of bodies between the two players, nothing more. Of course, the referee doesn't see the replays, but Frank Sinclair is punished, and Cantona will be coolness personified. What will he do with this one? I'll tell you what he'll do, exactly the same thing. Put it in the back of the net. 2-0 to Manchester United. Very, very controversial goal, though. And he is fuming, and so are Chelsea. Here's Everton looking for a second with Leighton Baines. Saha! Tremendous opportunity, and he couldn't keep the header down. He's already got one today, and he might be thinking he should have had a second there. Here's Dean Saunders for Liverpool, who've been pretty dominant so far. That's a nice ball to Thomas. Rush just passed it in. 2-0 to Liverpool, surely on their way to the FA Cup for Graham Souness. The master marksman does it at Wembley again. Here come Wednesday. Harks playing it in. Still not away, and what a shot! Deflecting and in! Sheffield Wednesday level, Chris Waddle. Not properly cleared by Linegan, and Waddle keeps his shot down. It comes off Dixon and into the corner. Chris Waddle's goal, though. Here's the Palace corner, trying to seek this equaliser. Gray! Les Sealy did ever so well there with his feet to keep that out. Ray Parler's ball through. Here's Anelka. He's got away and scores for Arsenal. The FA Cup is surely on its way to Highbury. Great first touch and a better second one from Anelka. Good ball that from Wiltor to Ray Parler. Measured that and scores! Ray Parler with a breakthrough goal for Arsenal. 69 minutes gone. Keeper gets his fingertips to that, but not enough to keep it out. What a moment that is for Ray Parlour. Well, this could be a big moment. Ian Wright on his way back after a broken leg, coming on as substitute for Phil Barber. Chelsea's defence getting themselves in a mix. Mark Hughes is in! And if there was any doubt before, there isn't now. 3-0 Manchester United. It was a horrible mix-up in the Chelsea defence. And an open invitation to him. Sinclair making a mess of it. And Sheffield Wednesday are really beginning to fire now. This is aimed towards David Hirst, and Bright has hit the post, but will feel he should have put Wednesday ahead. Massive, massive opportunity. Hirst does ever so well here, and it's fallen very nicely for Bright. He couldn't finish it.
McShane didn't win it. Giroud did. Got the better of McShane there. How important might that be? Well, Sanogo was on the near post. Couldn't quite direct it in. It's a corner that's given Hull. Don't agree with that.
No, nor do I, Ian, but it's a great little run.
Cazorla to swing it in. Bouncing around, Adrian turned it back at Johnny. Arsenal level. The scorer's down injured, but Hull City concede the goal. Arsenal have turned it around, and the goal came from a controversially awarded corner. The scorer is quite badly hurt by the look of it.
It's been an engrossing afternoon, this at Wembley. Martin downfield. Wright latching onto this one from his pal Bright, and it's Ian Wright for Palace, and it's 2-2. Absolutely magnificent that from Ian Wright. Forget the broken leg, he scored at Wembley. Here come Chelsea again now. Lampard. Oh, how about that? Frank Lampard for Chelsea. They've turned the game around, 2-1 up. Still waiting for a breakthrough here. Past 70 minutes might be something. It's Ljungberg! And Arsenal have the breakthrough. Freddie Ljungberg for Arsenal. Not a happy moment for Sander Westerveld, the keeper. Great finish. Zola. Oh, James has fumbled it, and Chelsea have the lead. Roberto Di Matteo. Another cup final goal for him. And this final, the last one before Wembley's reconstructed, has a goal at last. As a spectacle, it needed one, but David James will not enjoy seeing that again. And Roberto Di Matteo is the player who cashes in. Still Manchester City toiling, probing, trying to ask questions against this very resolute Stoke. It's Silva and Balotelli and Yaya Toure! That's it! That'll do for Manchester City! Now they have the breakthrough. Well, they waited 74 minutes for this. Big player, big goal, Yaya Toure. Still Arsenal's day so far, and they're enjoying it. And things just getting a little heated between Thierry Henry and John Terry there. And Mike Riley wants a word. There was no headbutt or anything like that. Both knew better than that, but I think they're both going to get a card for their trouble. What can Arsenal cook up this time, I wonder? Well, that challenge was very late, wasn't it, by Reyes on Sylvestre. Just a bit of frustration, it looked like. It's very, very, very late. It's yellow. It's been a splendid effort really from Chelsea, who are behind so early, 25 seconds into this game, to come back as Ashley Cole plays this one inside, and they're hunting another one. Malouda should have done a lot better from there. Everton were carved open. Wonderful opportunity. Looked offside, mind you, didn't he? He did look offside. Looks like he's enjoying himself. No wonder Chelsea have turned this game around. And this was the goal, Frank Lampard, that put Chelsea ahead. It looked like he just lost his balance. Well, he had. He fell over. Of course, he can hit them with either foot just as well. And how he hit that. Howard got something on it. Not enough. Still just that one goal in it in Portsmouth's favour. Showing signs of beginning to take control of this and make the Premier League class tell. Mendes on the ball for Pompey now. Glenn Johnson chipping it forward down the right hand side. Here's David Nugent. That's not a bad effort from an impossible angle this time. Enkelman keeps it out. Nugent's had a bit of a troubled time down at Fratton Park. He'd love a cup final goal. Lassana Diarra. And the header was a difficult one, really. Glenn Johnson coming forward from the back, and he had to go backwards to even get anything on it. The onus is very much on Chelsea now to do something about it. Gudjohnsen. He was looking at the referee, but there was no foul there. So here's Ljungberg for Arsenal. Oh, he wants to take the ball on. He's still Freddie Ljungberg, and it's one of the great FA Cup final goals. Solo spectacular from Freddie Ljungberg. ran all the way from the halfway line, puts Arsenal 2 up. Well, they just didn't look anything on. He had one thing in his mind: I'm taking you all on, and then I'm going to finish it like that. He'll remember that goal as long as he lives.
Number 8, Harry Willenberg.
Where's the love song?
It's getting late for Southampton now. Flicked on to Ormerod. Great effort! Nearly for the Saints. David Seaman was there to preserve the lead. But that was as good a moment as Southampton have had. Jensen, Kevin Campbell, Merson! And at the second attempt, a very grateful Chris Woods claims that. Big chance for Arsenal to steal in front. First for Campbell, then for Merson. Everton have just looked a little tired and dispirited as this has gone on ever since Chelsea got that second goal. Florent Malouda now. Oh, it's a great effort off the underside of the bar. Now, did that go in? He says it did. Beats Tim Howard, and that surely has bounced down behind the line. Well, they're in the comfort zone, really, Manchester United here now. They have dominated this game. Millwall were set up from the start to try to foil them, but once that first goal went in, there was always a feeling that the Premier League side would dominate things. And here's Giggs breaking through again, and Van Nistelrooy. Third goal for Manchester United. Ruud van Nistelrooy again. It's going to be Manchester United's FA Cup, all right. The only little question here would have been the question of offside. The poacher is always in place, isn't he? Good ball from Scholes. Lovely play again from Giggs. And Van Nistelrooy is the man who is on the end of it, as he so often is. First thing he did there was look up at the linesman. Strikers know when it's a bit marginal, and that was. Liverpool are running out of time here to rescue this one. Just about 7 minutes left, plus anything the referee wants to add on. That will be a free kick. Ray Parlour doesn't agree with it, but that is the decision. Carragher was the player fouled. Gary McAllister will take this for Liverpool. Bouncing around dangerously. It's Owen! It's Michael Owen! He's rescued it for Liverpool! 7 minutes to go! And a trademark Michael Owen finish puts Liverpool level. Arsenal just couldn't clear it, and Owen, as he so often does, was coolness personified, and the technique was great. Chelsea would love the cushion of the second goal. There's plenty of room for Eddie Newton here. Petrescu. Zola's done well to keep that in, and Newton's finished it. 2-0 Chelsea, that'll wrap it up. That was the one they were looking for. One early, one late, and Middlesbrough are beaten. A disconsolate Brian Robson, the Middlesbrough manager. Eddie Newton much involved in that goal. He was in at the birth of it, and he was there to finish it all off as well. Nobody closed him down at all. It looked like Petrescu's cross was going out of play, but Zola does ever so well here to keep this in play and find Newton. It's been a long afternoon and frankly a disappointing final between these two big guns. Can anybody steal this late on now? Some tired legs and minds out there. Two big clubs have rather cancelled each other out so far. Here comes the Manchester United corner. James didn't really get there. Cantona did! It's Eric Cantona for Manchester United! He surely won it late! That looks like the moment for Manchester United today against their deadly rivals. It's been a long, long time coming. David James comes for this corner kick. Doesn't really punch it very far, but look how well Cantona reorganises his body to volley that in. 2 goals in the 94 final. And maybe a bigger one here. Here come Chelsea again. Drogba. Now Frank Lampard. It's a good run from Lampard, and the challenge from Michael Brown. That is going to be a penalty kick for Chelsea. Not much doubt about it. Not too many protests from Portsmouth. He was the meat in the sandwich in the end, but it was Brown's challenge. Lampard felt the contact, went to the ground, and it will be he who takes the penalty to surely wrap it up. Lampard against David James. And he's missed it. You can't believe that. Keeper didn't even have to make a save. Frank Lampard puts it wide. Ljungberg, and now Thierry Henry. A little bit today. Henry deflected, and Paul Jones making a very good save, the substitute goalkeeper. Good because this deflects on the way through. Henry is denied. A real good argument, this, under the floodlights. Can anybody steal this late on? Look at this from David Hirst. It's quite a run, isn't it? And into the side netting in the end, but he meant business all right. Dixon's long throw. It's a good flick on. He's right! Oh, splendid save from Chris Woods. Had to be acrobatic there, the Sheffield Wednesday goalkeeper. It was a good effort, this, from Ian Wright. Could be set up for quite a finale here. Either side grab this late on. Berger. Michael Owen's on the run here. He's still Owen. Oh, Michael Owen has won it for Liverpool! 2-goal hero. What a comeback from Liverpool. They've stolen the FA Cup right out of Arsenal's hands. Two goals in the last 7 minutes. It's a brilliant piece of work from Owen. So determined to get there, and what a finish. Palace need to be quick now if they're going to get out of this. Pallister didn't win this properly. It's right! Well, if anyone can, he can. And he's making Alex Ferguson sweat a bit. Fantastic effort from Wigan Athletic today. They weren't really fancied. Callum McManaman, star man today, goes down in the box. One or two hopeful looks at the referee. It will only be a corner. They've been on easy streak for a while here, Manchester United. Cantona to Hughes, and look at the space here. Paul Ince can do it on his own, can he? Unselfishly finds McClair. 4-0 Manchester United. It's a romp now. Chelsea ripped apart in the second half. Well, Ince might have scored here for himself, but very unselfishly set up McClair.
Who's that gut Lord marching? You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise.
Here's the Wigan corner. Watson! Wigan Athletic, can you believe it? What late drama! Dave Whelan, the chairman, punches the air, and the road to Wigan Pier looks like it might be paved with gold. West Ham United fans awaiting the final whistle, leading Liverpool 3-2. It's been a great final here. Almost anywhere would do, you would think. John Arne Riise for Liverpool. Come out here to Gerrard. Oh, Steven Gerrard! Well, who's writing the script for this? 3-3, an absolute scorcher from Steven Gerrard to save Liverpool's life here. An amazing game, getting an amazing finish. And this is just a brilliant strike from Gerrard. Desperate now for Manchester City. They've been so disappointing. Espinosa gets it away. Every Wigan fan looking at his watch. The referee is too and blows for time. It's one of the big upsets in FA Cup history. Roberto Martinez's Wigan Athletic have won the FA Cup against all odds. This is one for Salako to chase for Palace. Good looking cross. Wright arriving and scoring! What an impact he's made from the bench. 2 goals for Ian Wright, and Palace ahead in extra time. It's a very good deep cross, and Wright as ever on the end of things. Here's the Spurs corner kick. Des Walker has put that into his own goal. Oh, what a catastrophe for the Forest defenders. Tottenham are ahead in extra time. It's a terrible, terrible moment for Des Walker. But Spurs come from behind. Ramsey.
Wilshere. Sanogo. Giroud. And yes, Arsenal get the goal. It's Aaron Ramsey. That's the one they were looking for. Arsenal turn the FA Cup final on its head. 2 down, 3 up.
Manchester United have 7 minutes to rescue this now. It's been quite a day, this, at Wembley Stadium. Here's Wallace. Now Hughes. Is this the moment for United? He's done it. 3-3. Yet another twist in this remarkable story. Manchester United level. Great move against the tiring defence. Wallace does well here. Picks the right ball. Clever movement from Hughes. And a cool finish. Perhaps everyone here just mentally preparing themselves for the imminent possibility of a penalty shootout. Drogba and Lampard and Drogba! He's done it again! You can't believe it! 4 minutes left of stoppage time, and Didier Drogba looks as if he's won the FA Cup for Chelsea. Cue wild celebrations from everybody in blue. Lampard and Drogba exchanging passes, and Drogba's finish. And Chelsea, who won the last final at the old Wembley, look as if they're going to win the first one at the new Wembley. Well, has there been quite enough incident in this game for you today? It's been one of the great cup finals, this, so far. Is there more? Rio Coker has hit the woodwork, and Harewood can't win it for West Ham. Seemed he had to. We have 1 minute left in extra time. Linegan with the header. Woods couldn't get there, and it's in. Arsenal have won the cup. Right at the death. Absolute agony for Sheffield Wednesday. That is a heartbreaker for them, but Arsenal don't care. It's Andy Linegan's header that's done the trick for the Gunners. Played most of this game with a broken nose, we're hearing from the bench. Didn't stop him attacking this. Tremendous header. Woods could only half stop it. It was over the line. And Hyde's efforts were, well, academic. That was in already. So here come Arsenal again. Time almost up here. We're heading for a shootout. And I'll tell you something, Reyes could be in a bit of bother here. That challenge with Ronaldo. He's already had a yellow card. And he's gone. Jose Antonio Reyes becomes only the second man ever to be sent off in an FA Cup final, following Kevin Warren for Manchester United. So he's one man who won't be taking a penalty. Straight off down the tunnel, Reyes. And that was just about the last act before the shootout. So the penalty shootout begins with Didi Hamann for Liverpool. expert penalty. 1-0, Liverpool lead in the shootout on this extraordinary day. Now Bobby Zamora for West Ham, is saved. Great save by Reina, who had his heartbreaks and disappointments during normal play. Oh, that's been saved. Shaka Hislop doing his stuff there. Now then, Teddy Sheringham. And West Ham United right back in this now. 1-1 after 2 penalties each. Steven Gerrard, the hero in normal time with that last gasp goal. Puts Liverpool back in front again. It's Konchesky now. Saved! Well, Reina came a long way off his line, but he saved it. Advantage Liverpool. Now then, Risa, can he hammer home that advantage? You bet he can, right down the middle. But Liverpool are 3-1 up in this shootout. And Anton Ferdinand now has to score. He has to score. And he hasn't scored. Reina saved again, and Liverpool have won the cup. They've come back from the dead on a day of pure sporting theatre. One of the great FA Cup finals. West Ham will feel like they're victims of a mugging. First up then for Manchester United, Ruud van Nistelrooy. No problem, 1-0 United. First time the ball's hit the back of the net today. Lauren is the first man for Arsenal. Not a problem. That is a fantastic penalty, by the way. Paul Scholes for Manchester United. Oh, it's been saved! Jens Lehmann, Arsenal hero. Disappointment for Scholes. Advantage comes to Arsenal. Here's Ljungberg. Beautifully done. Not at their best in normal time, Arsenal, but doing okay with the penalties so far. Cristiano Ronaldo, no problems for him. That's 2-2. But if Arsenal keep scoring, they will win the FA Cup. Robin van Persie keeps up the 100% record. That's a brilliant one. 3-2 Arsenal, 2 to go each. Rooney's next for Manchester United. Keeps them in it. But Arsenal just have to score their last 2 penalties. The next one falls to Ashley Cole. That's a superb penalty too. 1 penalty left each. Roy Keane keeps the pressure on, and it'll come down now to Patrick Vieira in what might be his final Arsenal game. If he scores, Arsenal have won the FA Cup. It's as simple as that. No pressure then. He does it as well. It's a brilliant penalty. Patrick Vieira with the final touch that lifts the cup for Arsenal.
Lots of magic moments there. I'm sure you'll all have your own favourites. Here's looking forward to many more from the world's oldest and most famous domestic cup competition.